Hello and welcome to another episode of the ReUp. My name is Jason Delgado. Thank you so much for joining me once again for more adventures in the world of stand-up. As I battle through these woes. It's been so much fun. It's just been a little bit crazy, but thank you so much for joining me once again on the ReUp. Every week or so, I kind of go through the ebbs and flows of being a stand-up comic out here in Los Angeles and elsewhere, trying to go from the day job into the dream job and worldwide stardom. Thank you so much for joining me. This week I was in San Diego a lot, so the ReUp is kind of San Diego bound, no longer LA bound, baby. But yeah, it's been good. This year I've been doing a lot more stand-up elsewhere. Like I went to Arizona, did stuff up in North San Luis Obispo, and now getting to do some stuff in San Diego was a lot of fun. Did a show in front of like 150 people, giant parking lot of people with like a brewery in the background, and it was just great energy, just super fun. Everybody was really happy to be there, fans taking pictures and everything. Got to take some pictures myself for a fellow comedian who was doing a show at the Comedy Store in La Jolla. So I took some cool pics, got to be a little photo tog, and then yeah, just kind of got to do some shows, see what the audiences were like. Did it, like I said, brewery, a winery, did another wine bar, just a lot of places where people drink. That was the San Diego theme. If you drink, I can make you laugh. And it was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed myself. But the main fun, I guess, funny part of the whole thing, because it was just a lot of good times for the most part. But the last night, the last place, we got ourselves a heckler. Not really a heckler, but just someone who was having a very, very good time at the expense of everyone else there. I'll show a clip just to kind of get a feel.
Party till at least 11. 11:15. I'm getting into the party to 12, baby. I ain't playing. Shake it, baby. Now, if you got singles, you don't know me. I used to be a stripper. I could take a quarter, put it here, move, and then just bring it back up. Right back up. You know I could do that, bro. They used to call me Tits. Those guys. I don't know why.
Yeah, and so that's kind of, a little bit of what was going on. I'll tell you, anytime you get into a position where someone is having too much fun and you're getting a little bit too loud, say the word tits.
Nobody could do that, bro. They used to call me Tits.
It helps tremendously. It disarms people. Wah, 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 tits. Oh, want to say something about tits? And that's kind of what happened. I think I was going through my bits, trying to do my little, a bit that I haven't said in a long time about being a stripper and rolling the quarterback up, and the fact that they tip me in quarters. These are the bits. And she was like, yeah. And so that wasn't, I think, going to stop. And then, I said, they used to call me tits. And it was like, oh, the magic word. Now I can behave. I'm kidding. The producer had to tell her something. But you should try it anyway, because it disarms people. And kind of just, the table kind of calmed down, and it was just a good time, But I think it was fun to kind of go through the experience of having some rowdy people and having to kind of manage that, and then, just kind of continue to have a good time, because you don't want to get the whole show becoming a conversation between you and people who are too loud. You want to keep it light and airy and just kind of, envelop it into the show like if it was magic. And so we do the best we can. But yeah, it was fun. I also had an experience where I went to a bunch of delicious, amazing Italian restaurants and delis that were so delicious. They warmed my heart and my belly. Desserts and sandwiches and burrata salads and all these beautiful things that I just was like, oh my goodness. The donuts, Devil's Donuts, like my goodness, culinary of the highest order. And then I found myself at a little place called the Farmer's Table. And I normally don't shout people out, and I normally don't want to hate on culinary experiences. People have rough days, what have you. But this was a Saturday night in Little Italy, in San Diego, after having so much good. I went to a place and got a short rib pizza that tastes like dishwater. Disgraziad. I couldn't believe it. I even got like cold artichoke hearts they brought out. It was just, the whole meal was, but I was willing to deal with the cold artichoke hearts. And then we asked for cracked pepper, and they just said, we don't have cracked pepper, we just have this little pepper. And then we asked somebody else, and they brought over cracked pepper. And then everything was cold. And then we get short rib pizza. I mean, it's short rib and pizza together. Dishwater. I couldn't taste anything. I was like, put barbecue sauce on this. Eventually, I would just like, I stopped it. I was like, look, this is not very good. They took it off the bill, which I give them good credit for. But it was funny because when I was like, this was kind of, he goes, bland. I was like, yeah, bro, if it's like that, why do you tell people to eat it? But in any case, we do our best, and they were kind enough to take it off. But let me tell you, Farmer's Table in San Diego, you got work to do, man. That wasn't even acceptable for anything, man. Short rib pizza? Tastes like nothing? Like less than nothing? Can't do that, man. Other than that, San Diego was one of the best Little Italy's I've ever been to. From just the environment, to the food, to the people, to just the energy. It was just a great place. But Farmer's Table, work on it. From this Yelp reviewer. But no, I'm not going to Yelp them out. But, for you 38, 39 subscribers here on YouTube, if you ever want to get out San Diego, they're your warning. Now you have new culinary experiences to avoid. But yeah, other than the sort of bad culinary at the end and a little bit of misbehavior by a table, we were good. San Diego was good. I had a great time. I highly recommend it. I would love to have a place there so I could travel there more. It's some of the best parts of California, from the beaches to the people to the food to the environments. Just gotta love San Diego. Carlsbad I was at too. Just beautiful down in that Southern California, more Southern California. But yeah, it was great. Had a great time. And so I thought I'd just share it. Get some pics and some videos and some laughs. And yeah, that'll be the ReUp for this week. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully next week I'll have more stuff to show. I'll have a little video clips. My book is coming out soon, so there'll be more excitement and adventure. But we'll talk about that then. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Jason Delgado. This has been the ReUp. We will see you on the next one.